Alright guys, how's it going? Welcome back to part 6 of the Cobblers save. Today we're going to be taking a look back at how pre-season went. We've just finished the 2017/2018 season. I wish I'd recorded the end of the season. The reason I didn't was because it was late at night. It was around 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. And I was just playing. I was just in the zone. Didn't really want to stop. Wanted to get the season done. I really wish I'd recorded it and waited now, because I'll show you what happened in a second, but what happened was pretty spectacular. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you back through the back end of last season, and also played one game this season. So I'll show you that, and I'll also show you some transfers, because there was a bit of activity, a few new faces, a few people leaving, so I'll show you all that good stuff. So let's start off by taking a look back at last season. The start of the season was very shaky, no real consistency, but as you can see, sort of as we got toward, or sort of through Christmas, towards the end of the season, we picked up some form, and then towards the end of the season we found it quite hard to pick up any sort of consistency. There was losses to Accrington and Newport, draw against Hartlepool, lost against York, and then the last game of the season we threw away a 3-goal lead to Crewe, and because we drew this game we didn't go up automatically. We lost out by a point, I think, or two. By 2, because if we'd have won, we'd have gone up on goal difference, which meant we went into the playoffs against probably the best team in the playoffs, Southend. We went down to 10 men in the first game after 48 minutes. We was already 2-0 down by this point, and we come back. We come back to 2-2. In the last few minutes, they got a winner through Otis Khan, which was disappointing, but we were still in the tie, and it was obviously still 2 legs, so we went to their place and got a 2-1 win, which took it to penalties, and we actually won it on penalties, which was pretty nuts. So we then went into the final, where we played Mansfield at Wembley, and what happened in this game was ridiculous. Well, it's not ridiculous, but it was exciting for me, obviously, because we won, as you can see. But it was how we won and when we won that was the exciting thing for me. Tom Hitchcock scored in the 121st minute to send us into League One. And this was the goal. It was very lucky, actually. Well, I'll say lucky. It was good pressure from Mason Bennett to close down the defender. It just got played out from the back, as we like to do. Played into Ricky Holmes. Bennett looks to turn and plays the ball into Hitchcock, but gets dispossessed. He then closes the ball down. It hits the defender, the defender goes to clear it, hits Mason Bennett, and Hitchcock puts it in the 121st minute. And as you can tell at this point, I just thought that the goal kick from Adam Smith was just going to get played out to Buchanan, and then I thought it was going to be the end highlight. It kept going, and it kept going, and yeah, when it was 1-on-1, I don't know, my heart was racing. And it was such a good feeling to see it hit the back of the net. There was 51,000 there at Wembley. That's nuts for a League 2 playoff final. But yeah, that was the goal that took us into League One, and we've played the first game of the season. We played against Luton and lost 3-1. Now what's happened here is that we actually played down to Chesterfield, and for some of you that were on Twitter, seen this the other day, it was like yesterday morning, I think, where I was playing the night before. I went to save it on the cloud on Steam, so I've never done that before. I wanted to play it on my laptop in bed, and I just thought that'd be the easiest way to do it, because that's what it's there for. Rather than save it on a USB and transfer it over, I'll save it on the cloud and I'll play it on my laptop. So that's what I did. I played it on my laptop to about 2-3 in the morning. Did alright, actually. We lost obviously the first game, because that's still here. We lost to Villa 3-2, I think. Was it 3-2? It was something like that. We put in a really good performance, to be fair. We beat Scunthorpe 4-0, and then drew 0-0 to Chesterfield. Then I saved it, waited for it to load and sync and everything, closed down Steam that night, went to load it back up again in the morning, and it said that the last save was like an hour or two before I actually saved it. I loaded it back up on my PC, and this is the last time I saved it on my PC. So this is where we are, back to Luton. We've got to play Villa again, and Scunthorpe and Chesterfield as well. So hopefully we can get results in these two. There's nothing I can do about it. It wasn't anything to do with me. We picked up pretty good results in the league, so I was quite happy with the start. We were sitting in 9th after the 3 league games, but not a lot I can do. I won't be doing that again. I'll just use a USB stick from now on. I think that's the safest option. But yeah, that was what the tweet was about. People seeing it. There was another tweet I put out that Mick replied to. I said, "Oh shit," and that was me winning the playoff final, the 120th minute. He thought it was about Burger King delivering in my area. Well, they do, but it wasn't. I just found that out. So transfer-wise, we did a little bit of business. We let, obviously, the dead wood go. Anyone that wasn't really playing, or anyone that was on wages that we didn't really need, got released. Nicky Adams, Frecklington, Tubbs, Maloney, Alkane, Roman, Martin, Mullins, and Iago went to Racing for 150 grand. It didn't play that many, 18, I suppose, in a 46 game season. That's not that many. Sold them on for a good profit, 150k. So was quite happy with that. And we've not spent a penny this season on transfers, and we've brought in quite a few. So we've replaced the players that we got rid of. So, first player we brought in was Nico Yanaris, former Arsenal player, was at Brentford, played some in the Championship and in League 2 on loan at Leyton Orient, got a good rating. So, also very versatile as well. Can play right back, defensive mid, centre mid, and he's a bit awkward in centre back, but I'm sure if we trained him up a little bit, he'd be alright there. So yeah, he's probably going to be our first or second choice right back. I'm not sure because we've still got Josh Lellan, who's pretty decent. So they'll be battling it out. If needs be, he can go defensive mid if we change formation. Danny Barbier is back on loan purely as a backup. I think his thing was set to a backup this time rather than first team. He's done alright for us, to be fair. The last few seasons he's been here, been getting average ratings of over 7. And he's been playing quite a lot of games. Well, last season he played 41 and got a good average rating. So yeah, really good backup. I'll show you this lad afterwards because I'm quite happy with him. Max Power, who we had on loan a few seasons ago, has come back on a free transfer. Really happy to get him back in. He was a really solid player for us when we had him the first time round in League 2. Got an average rating of 7.75, which is really, really consistent for us. Didn't really put a foot wrong. Went back to Wigan, couldn't really break into the first team, and he finds himself back here. Thomas O'Connor is a young centre midfielder that we signed, maybe one that we can sell on for profit or even tutor up and get him in the first team because I think he's got a lot of potential about him. Some really, really good stats. He's obviously got good on-the-ball stats. It's just off-the-ball, tackling, marking, that sort of thing. But they're already at 10, so it's not really that bad, to be honest. 15 determination too. Natural fitness is good. Work rate, teamwork, so everything you look for in a centre midfielder. So quite happy with that signing. Hopefully see him in the future. Adam Legstins, goalkeeper, is going to be back up. He's only 1-star rating, but we needed a keeper, and he's played quite a few games at this level, so was quite happy to get him in. I don't expect him to play many games. Zafar Yellen, attacking midfielder that can play pretty much anywhere in midfield, to be honest. Technically, he's absolutely sound. Probably too good for this level. 31 years of age, he's probably just going to sit in between the gap and ping passes through to the strikers, which is all he needs to do, really. But yeah, really good signing. I'm quite happy with him. Technically, yeah, ridiculous. Dribbling, first touch, free kicks, long shots, passing, penalties, technique, everything. Really, really good player. So, quite happy to get him. He's already worth 220k as well, so not bad, not bad. Ben Waters, a young centre-back that can also play right-back as well. Again, really good potential for this guy. Only 18 years of age. So if we can get him trained up, I'll probably get him tutored by someone. Was at Swansea, went out on loan to Truro. Didn't really play that many games. But yeah, we'll definitely go look to get him tutored. And hopefully we'll be seeing him in the next couple of seasons break through into the first team, which I think is a good signing for us. He's only on 300 quid a week until 2020, so it's a 2-year deal. Not bad. And the next one is Mason Bennett. Now, everyone knows he was here last season, did extremely well for us. Actually, I think he was too good for League 2, to be honest. The season before, he was at Wickham and got 21 goals, 17 last season, with 6 assists and an average rating of 7.35. He's come back this season already, got his goal against Luton. We actually took the lead against Luton, so I thought it was going to be, a good start to the season, but it wasn't to be. So yeah, he's back. He's also out of contract at the end of the season, so if we can keep him happy, hopefully he'll he'll sign a permanent deal. His finishing's gone up, which is nice, to 11. It was on 10. But quite well-rounded stats, to be honest. Some really good physicals. Fantastic physicals. Really quick player, so... Yeah, good to have an option of pace. Right, now, the one that I'm most excited about, and I'm really disappointed that the save didn't actually save, because he got off to a really good start in the in the save that didn't save, basically. He scored like 2 in his first 2 and got an assist as well. Him and Mason Bennett were linking up really well because Hitchcock got injured. I think Hitchcock's actually not injured on this. I think he got injured in like the Villa game, I think. So yeah, Stipe Jurtic. He's, where is he from? Croatia? Yeah, Croatian. 20 years of age. And his stats are pretty nuts, to be honest. We got him on a free transfer. He was at Dinamo last season. Did alright there, to be fair, as well, in their top league. First season, he got a goal on his debut. Got 5 in 14 there, which isn't too bad at all for a 20-year-old. But them stats are pretty ridiculous for this level, I think. Really good teamwork, off the ball's good, determination, composure I want to get up a bit, but finishing 16 is absolutely massive. A little bit slow to get started, or to start off with, 9 acceleration, but he's got good natural fitness, pace isn't too bad at 12, good stamina and strength, and also work rate as well. So I'm really happy with him. I think he's definitely, he's got a lot about him, he's got so much potential. I think he can be like a 4-star player, so... I'm really excited about him. He's really the first regen that I've been pretty excited about on this save. So hopefully, fingers crossed, he can carry on from where he left off on the other save. And hopefully this one, well, it won't mess up because I'm not going to transfer it over again. I'm not even going to risk it. So yeah, that's pretty much where we're at the minute. I don't think anything else has changed, to be honest. The formation that we're playing, 4-2-2. Nothing spectacular, but yeah, it's going to be a tough season. I think there's some good teams in this division. If we have a look at it already, where are we? Season stages. Here we go. Where is it? Stages, there we go. Yeah. Teams like Coventry, Doncaster, Birmingham, Burton. I know Burton aren't like on the game, they're probably not as highly rated as they are, but in real life they're absolutely smashing League 1 at the minute. Gone up straight up from League 2. And doing really well. Rotherham, McDonald's, Swindon, Ipswich. There's some good teams in here, man. It's going to be a tough division. Barnsley as well. Yeah, some good teams in here, so I think it's going to be tough, but I don't think we'll be far off it, to be honest. We've had a bad start, but if we can carry on like we did before the save messed up, I think we'll be alright. We're up into 9th, so I think we'll give it a good go. Wigan are in as well. So yeah, it's not impossible. It's just taken us a few seasons to get out of League 2, which is not done before, but that's all part of the experience, I guess. It's a nice project. You start from the bottom and you build up. Doesn't necessarily have to be done back to back to back to back. But yeah, this one's obviously going to take a little longer, which I'm happy with. I'm enjoying it at the minute. Very, very motivated. Very happy to put in a few hours. I've been playing it quite a lot. This is the first thing I load up when I get home, really, which is nice. I don't really do that often. But yeah, that's going to be it from me. I'm going to stop rambling like I always do at the end. I want to thank you all for watching. Hopefully you did enjoy, and if you did, hit the like button, and I'll see you all soon. Peace.